What's up everybody, it's Sean here and I'm back today to give you guys a review of the Sacai collaboration with Nike on the Blazer Low in the classic green colorway. Back in 2019, we saw Sacai and Nike team up to release 4 pairs of the Blazer mids. And fast forward 2 years later, and they're back with 2 colorways of the Blazer Low. So this pair alongside the Magma Orange colorway, they both released on June 10th for $120 US or 160 Canadian. The official colorway for this pair is medium gray, classic green and white, and while I managed to check out both pairs online at Haven, this green one came separately in the mail first, and it just happens to be my favorite of the two. So first things first, just like the other Sacai Nike collabs, this one also comes in this orange shelf-style cardboard box. And inside it also comes with the Sacai branded paper as well. As for the shoes, so this is the low-top version of your classic Blazer mid. And for those that aren't aware with Sacai's collaborations with Nike, basically they fuse together 2 different silhouettes into one. So for example, the LD Waffle is a mashup of the Nike LDV with the Daybreak, and the Vapor Waffle is a mashup between the Pegasus and the Vaporfly. So in the case for these Blazers, this is a mashup between the Blazer and the Nike Dunk. So diving straight into the details, the base layer of this shoe, this is done in this very soft gray colored leather. The leather feels a little bit thin to the touch, but it has a nice softness to it, and you can feel the leather grain as you run your fingers across it. On the medial edge of the toe box, you'll see that a portion of the midsole wraps up and onto the toe box itself, which gives you added durability and protection. Covering the eyelets of the sneaker, we have 2 different layers. So the straight layer of blue suede underneath, this is taken from the design of the Nike Blazer, and then the wavy green leather on top, this is inspired by the Nike Dunk High. And I gotta say, both the suede and the leather felt very nice and premium in hand. Covering the sides of the shoe, we have more of that gray leather, and then stitched on top of this, we have dual swooshes, the bottom one done in white leather, and the swoosh on top done in this green leather. Overlaid on top of the back heel, we have these different layers of rubber, which are done in various heights and widths. And this helps give added structure and support for the back end of the shoe. And right at the top, we have this small sliver of gray colored leather. For the laces, so of course, these come with 2 different laces intertwined through the same holes. So the standard laces these come with is a soft green colored lace, as well as a flat wax white colored lace as well, but they also come with a 3rd pair of thin rope style laces in white as well. Underneath the laces, we have 2 different layers of tongues. So the tongue on the top is done in this white colored nylon, it has this unfinished edge to it, and at the very top, we have Nike sportswear branding on the tag. And then underneath this, it also has this unfinished edge to it, exposing the foam underneath, and we have Nike Sacai branding on the top. This being a Blazer Low, it almost looks like they chopped off the top portion of the shoe, so you can see all that foam padding peeping through the inner collar. And as for the insoles, these come with their standard foam insole, it's done in this white color, and we have Nike and Sacai co-branding stamped on the heel. So the upper of the Blazer sits atop this rubber cupsole, which is done in this very textured white colored rubber. You'll see how portions of the midsole wraps up and onto the sides of the shoe as well, which adds to the whole fusion and mashup aesthetic of the shoe. And then turning the shoe over to the bottom, here we have your classic Blazer outsole. So this is entirely constructed out of this white colored rubber. We have this wavy herringbone style traction pattern that runs from heel to toe. So for those wondering how these fit, so I'm a true size 10, slightly on the wider side. I normally wear a size 10 for my Nike Blazers, and these ones I also got in a size 10 and they fit me great. I feel like if your feet are very wide, then you might want to go up a half size, but if you have narrow, normal, or slightly wide feet, then true to size should be fine. But in any case, if you've worn a Nike Blazer before, whatever size you normally wear, I'd stick with that same size for this one. Moving on to the topic of comfort, so unfortunately the Nike Blazer isn't that comfortable of a shoe. Keep in mind this is a sneaker that has pretty much 0 technology within it, and any step in comfort you're feeling is coming from that foam insole. So with that said, it feels like a very stable, low to the ground shoe, and has a bit of a harder feeling to it underfoot. But if you're not going to be walking long distances or walking for many hours in a day, then this shoe for casual use will be fine. Finally, in terms of the overall quality and craftsmanship, first off, material quality I thought was great. The gray leather they used for the base felt a little bit thin, but I really liked the green and white leather and the blue colored suede. And from a craftsmanship standpoint, while it wasn't perfect, there were some noticeable glue stains. It really wasn't too bad, and for a shoe that's relatively cheap for collaboration standards, it's pretty much in line with my expectations. So with all that being said, now let's lace these up and I'll show you guys how these look on feet. Overall, just judging this one by its appearance, I gotta say I really like the original Blazers a lot more than this one. I feel like this low top version just feels like something's missing, and it looks like they literally just chopped off the top portion of the shoe. However, wearing these on feet, I gotta say they are more comfortable, I have more free range of motion, and they're probably a better shoe to wear in the summer as well. And the good thing is if you strike out on either this one or the orange pair, both of them aren't going for too much over retail, especially the orange pair, so you definitely don't have to break the bank if you're gonna grab these on the secondary market. So let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about the Sacai Nike Blazer Low in this classic green colorway. Between this one and the Magma Orange, which of the two do you guys prefer? And for those watching, did you guys manage to grab these on release date? Did you pass or take an L? If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. You can follow me on Instagram at sgo8, check me out on Twitter at sean.go, and visit my website as well at seango.ca. So until next time, thanks so much for tuning in. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this review, and I'll catch you guys all in the next one.